show us much more than music. It's ministry.
At that moment, every single thing that I knew about the gospel, every single thing that I thought about the gospel came back to me. It was like, he's dead. Where are you? Like, that could have been you, like, directly in front of him as the bullets were coming. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have got hit by those bullets, would it have gotta been just? Of course he would have. You know what I'm saying? I should have been dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no reason those bullets should have missed me except for the grace of God and that he was preparing me and saving me for something. So the gospel rocked me right there. I went into my room, like, just locked myself in a room, like, for 6 months straight. Not, like, just not going outside or anything, but I just stayed in my room, didn't go on the block, didn't go anything, and just read Romans. I had Post-it notes all over my room. My mom thought I was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing with all this Bible stuff? I'm like, I'm going to figure this out. And it's like God was just pulling at my heart and transformed me and just rocked me. And it's like, I knew the Bible before, but I had nothing, you know what I'm saying, to do with it. But it's like now, the fact of that knowledge had nothing to do with my salvation. It's the fact that he saved that moment to save me. He took that moment to preserve me and to bring me into righteousness. Everybody wants to be a part of something, right? That's what we see in the gangs, right? Everybody wants to be affiliated. Nobody wants to walk the blocks alone. Because if you walk the blocks alone, you know what I'm saying, somebody might mess with you. So everybody wants to be affiliated, right? And then that's the reason they're there in the first place. That's the reason they linked up. That's the reason they want to do their dirt. It's because, like, everybody else is doing it. I used to get made fun of because I could read. You know what I'm saying? Like, you read? You must be white. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude. But the gang culture it's interesting, man. People want to feel loved. People want to be whole. And they're thinking that this culture, this lifestyle completes them, right? The drinking, the fornicating, the getting high, the popping the pills, you know what I'm saying? They're doing all this other stuff. It makes them feel good because in our culture, we've been conditioned to think about the here and now, not the future. YOLO, right? We're going to live right now. We're going to live like we're going to die young. You know what I'm saying? We're going to live like there's tomorrow. There's no tomorrow, right? But there's no forward progress. And then you got the people who, like, think of that, and then the numbness, it scares me. Because, like, when I saw my homie die, it's a dead person in front of me. I was rocked. You know what I'm saying? I was shaking. I was literally shaking. I'm staring at it, like, at him, and then I see him dead, and I'm now looking at him dead, eyes wide open, head split open. And it's like, oh, there's just another dead body to some other people. It happens. It happens because we've been conditioned to think that way. And we see it so often. But we have to rethink. It's like, no, that's not okay. It's not okay for someone to take someone else's life. And that comes where the church comes in and says, God is the only one who can take a life. God is the only one who can say that person deserves to die. Nobody has the right to take your life. And taking responsibility and to cherish life. Because they see there's no hope, right? One of my favorite books right now is When Helping Hurts. How to alleviate the poor without, like, alienating them, right? And it's like they went around and polled, like, the poverty-stricken people in the world, and some of the things they feel, they said hopeless and looked over and like garbage. So if you think you're garbage, if you think you're looked over, and you think you're hopeless, nothing that is different from what you're used to will make you feel any better. But when people come in, try to show you something different, you think they're wrong. It's a mixture between like that and like Stockholm syndrome. So the people trying to help you are enemies, right? I get looked at the police on my block all the time because white people come over to my house, and it's like that's the hood banner that you're the police when white people come hang out with you. It's like they're like, you the police? No, I'm not. I just have white friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's scary to say, like, because the kids who grew up seeing people die and die and die and die and die, they're gonna be grown-ups now, and it's nothing for them to take a life. It's nothing for them. It's like, oh, that's how it goes, right? My friend got killed. Oh, that's what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to live to be 21. Your friend's supposed to die. You go to the airbrush shop, get a shirt made out. You go to the funeral, and you go about your business. The cat that I used to be is the cat that I make music for. It's like, dude, like, our people, like, in the hood, you got the dude who knows the formula to get out the block and to go and be successful. He bounces, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I can make enough money, I'm going to get out of the hood and I ain't never coming back, right? But then you got the people who are in the hood who don't know that formula because the dude left. And there's no hope for them. It's like, oh, I gotta wait. I gotta be that lucky one, right? To make it out. And it's like, you don't. Like, I'm staying for you guys. I'm here to show you hope. I'm here to show you Christ. Like, that's why all three of us, we live in the hood. We could easily move out the hood, but we live in the hood. Like, so that there's hope, to show people that Christ is real. And that's like who I make music for. Like, I love Christians and everything, but my music is for the dude that I used to be. Like, the dude who doesn't think there's hope. Dude who thinks he's still dead. Just like, man, Christ is here. Everything you're trying to do or did do, I did already. And it's nothing. It's dead. But I got a way out because Christ saved me. Christ preserved me. Here's that way out for you. You don't have to be the tragic story that I had. Like, your best friend doesn't have to die in front of you. You can heed these words and say, I repent and turn.